Hello, this is Duntov. So today, as you can see, I'm at the athletics ballpark site. I'm across the street at the Excalibur. It is Monday, December 1st, 2025. Alright, first thing, I hope everyone had a great holiday. Happy Thanksgiving. I was out of town last week for the holidays, so just got back yesterday. So it's been about a week and a half since I've been out to the site here. So I'm curious to see how much got done since I was here last. Alright, the first thing I noticed when I got up here is, alright, we got the light pole in the way here a little bit, but we can see this. They did take the forms off of this. This will be one of the roof supports. So they have the forms all removed off of this now. And then right on top we could see where they have the steel there that'll hold up, be one of 6 that's going to hold up the roof for this new ballpark. And the other one is complete. It's like, can't see it right now. It's kind of behind like where the red tower crane is. And there's going to be 6 of these. Alright, let's look down on the decking area. I do see a lot of people working over there. When I was walking up, it looked like they were lowering some of the decking, the forms for the decking. We can see a lot of crew working down in this area right now. And you can see all the rebar in over on this side. I will make my way to the OYO to get a view from that side. Can't see that strap hanging there. Is that from the crane? Yeah, it looks like it is one of the cranes. I can't tell if something's still hooked up or not over there, because it looks like it's pretty loose. There, we can see the rebar cage that the tower crane is lowering into place over here. Airplane flying by. Oh, I just saw a trailer drive by. It had a bunch of rebar on it, like pre-made smaller cages. I'm assuming it would be going to this site. But as you can see, I got the walls in the way, so I can't see where it's going right now. All right. So this is the view from, this would be the west side, looking at the southwest corner over here. So I'm gonna make my way over to the OYO now. We're gonna see if we could see anything else, which I'm expecting to see a lot from that side. Okay, I'm now on the OYO parking deck. If we look over here, this would be the outfit area. We got this white crane that is moving some forms around over there. And then if we look, they're getting a lot more forms up on this back side. And a lot of rebar and concrete also. These just look like they're just moving them around. You can see how they're just laying it on the ground there. So this pile of material in the center field here is getting it's getting a lot smaller. Alright, I want to look at the concourse level, the decking. We can see over here. Looks like they poured more concrete over here. I can't tell if it's just the decking. It might just still be the decking. I don't think so though. It looks like concrete was poured. we got the tower crane in the background there. Then it looks like if we go up, we can see the cable hanging. Well, it looks like they're holding something over there still. I can't tell if it's the rebar cage or if it's like a form. Last time I was here, they were putting a lot of the, you can see these rebar cages, the tall ones, they were putting those in, and then they were also removing forms from the columns that are already poured in the background. Working on this other decking area over here, which appears like they're installing all the rebar. Side we could see they still don't have all the decking in down this way. You could see the, you know, where it's not finished on that end. So my guess is we're going to start seeing them installing the shoring on this side. You know, start coming onto this east side here. I would think the shoring will start going in this way, and they'll get the decking coming around this direction also. Just watching this excavator here. He's up pretty high on this mound. He's just trying to figure out if he's just trying to knock down that big area right there or what's going on. Of course, when I start recording, they stop moving. Alright, so here's one of the roof support pillars. And if we come around here, this is the other one that I was showing at the beginning of the video. What do we got there? Offloading some more equipment. And here's the other one I was showing at the beginning. And the one they just recently took all the forms off of. Alright, so my son and I were talking about, we're looking at the home plate marker. We got it right there, the green thing right there. And then I noticed this last time I was here, you can see it right there. So I'm not sure if that's first base marker. Somehow I think it is. So my question, my son and I were talking about was, is the field going to be elevated? Because I thought I did hear that this concourse level is going to be field level. So I'm not 100% sure. But if it is, you know, then we're going to have pretty much all this part. You can see the orange safety netting. And then all below. So that would be kind of the basement. I mean, obviously it's going to be the basement, but are they going to fill in all along the sides and raise the filled up to be even with that concourse level? That's my question. Anyone out there that knows or read that? Because I just thought I heard recently that this concourse level was going to be looking at home plate. So then obviously, you know, those markers will be elevated once this place is finished. But if I had to guess, I'd say that's the first base. So this should be one of another roof support right here. See him moving the rebar, getting it laid out. yellow crawler crane on that southwest side swinging around. We'll see what they pick up. This excavator again, it's just swinging around, but it's not moving. So this is the crawler crane that just picked this up. Alright, you can see behind it the side dump trucks over there. I'm gonna pan to the right, so they are going. I don't know if they're dumping or if they're loading stuff. This would be, you know, that's pretty much like the northwest corner. We could see that. You could see the escalators and the pedestrian bridge, and they're going over there. So I think they're loading up some of the material on that side. I don't see a excavator or a loader or anything working over there. But they must be loading some of this material into those on this end. They're stopping on this southwest corner also. We can see some piles of material down that way. I just moved down a little more. We could see around all this material that this excavator's on. We could see more concrete, you know, columns and stuff on that. That would be the west side right here. And there goes one of the side dumps. See these structures going up here, like these flat-sided ones. There, so this yellow crawler crane over here on the southwest side has been moving a lot of stuff into place now. You can see right there. So, alright, so they're getting the decking prepared on this end, and then they still got to put some more over this way. We can see the shoring is in, and then right closer to me on this east side, I'm expecting we'll start seeing shoring coming in over here the next week or so, and then get some decking coming around this side here. So if you're not subscribed and you would like to follow along with this athletic ballpark build, please give me please subscribe at Raiders1967 to continue getting these updates, as well as the new Hard Rock Hotel getting built on the old Mirage site. Then I throw a few odds and end things and Raiders and just some odd and end stuff. So if there's anything you like about the videos, I'd appreciate it if you give a thumbs up. Then there's also the new feature, the hype feature. That's for us smaller channels. It'll just help give it more exposure. The hype button, I think, is at the bottom of the video, close to the thumbs up button. So I'd like to thank everyone for watching, and I will talk with you guys next time.